continuing 2026 run that I'm doing of this game. Wait, where's my game? Oh dear. Oh, that's not good at all. I was quite sure I had a game. This is bad. I genuinely don't know what just happened here. I might have to abort the stream today. Hang on a moment. God, I hope this is some kind of mistake. Game shortcuts. Well, if I just lost several hours worth of gameplay, I'm going to be too disheartened to continue, I'll tell you that right now. But hopefully that's not what happened. Hopefully this is just some snafu and it will work immediately and we'll be fine. I'm not seeing the shortcut I made. There it is. Okay. Alright, Forge version 2, finishing startup, adventure mode. Alright. It's gone. It's all gone. I don't even know where it went. Or why or how. I didn't install anything new. It should be there. Shoot. Is there a way to pause a stream? There's not. I'm gonna just go off stream real quick. Hang on. Hopefully I will be back in a moment. But if this is actually Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to my next run, my 2026 run. Okay. That's fine. No, that's not good. Let's keep digging. I guess it's technically not saved with my D drive, so maybe it's getting tripped up about where it's saved. Installer, adventure mode. That doesn't help. Does the game include paths? Let's try that. If I somehow changed what world I was in, that would break it. That actually sounds promising. I hope that's the problem. No idea how that change would have happened, but there is show more activity. Oh, that does give me one more bucket. It's as if I've beaten this one before and I haven't beaten others. Alright, so let's break it. Let's try this. And so I'm leaning towards doing getting the elves first, and then coming back with my more powerful deck. Problem is, Oh, wow. Have I been muted this entire time? That's so terribly lame. But at least I got a tournament win. I'm so sorry. I have no idea when the mic cut off. But hopefully y'all can hear me now. Oh, this has been a broken stream. I do like this multi-kick fellow. He wins when you have mana to pump, but he can be dropped early if you don't. This one feels less good by comparison. So we'll pick him up. Edit. Find me elves, please. Definitely want you. What's this guy again? Oh no, we've already put him out of the deck before. Honestly, I know it doesn't seem great, and it's not great, but I am so low on health at all times, it does feel beneficial to get a little health back sometimes. Ooh, boosters. What kind of boosters do you sell? Oh, variable. RVR, green, booster, GTC, RTR, MH2, Modern Horizons 2 for 1,000 seems like a good rate. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go to the elf town and beat up some elves. And hopefully that will help us build a stronger deck. Oh, is that a random elf warrior? Who just disappeared? Most unfortunate. I would have been very happy to take a random elf warrior. Alright, well, here's a non-random elf warrior. So far, my track record against them is not great. Sure. Why not? This is passable. Passable just became bad. I almost said very bad, but hey, technically we just got a second card, I guess. This whole thing is working off of 1 mana. It's insanity. Oh, he's a first striker. That was a waste. Yeah, I deserve that. I can't win on 2 mana, can I? Doubt it. I can try. Nope. Appropriate. There are ways I could have played that better, but honestly, the best thing I could have done is mulligan when you're at 1 land with no mana boosting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this by way of comparison is perfect. I drop a mana and an Arbor Elf. And then I drop another mana and War Master? No, this guy. Definitely this guy. Dupe. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Because now I can drop big stuff. Okay, or I can just take 3 damage. That's not great. But with this and this, I have the ability to block and chump block. And just in time I get the Joraga. So GG, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big. Leave these 3 to block. How many times can I kick this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have not tried the commander mode. I assumed it was the same as ordinary mode, except you have to play commander every round. Is it different? I guess if I get to start off as a turtle, then maybe that would be something just to try it, so that I can get into the turtles side of this quickly. Erase the Redeemer. Sure, why not? Werewood Chandler for green. Pump all of my stuff. Kill. Why couldn't that have been the way the Ladybug fight went? Or the... Ooh. No. One that eventually becomes big. Not really interested in any of these. Yeah, it sounds it. So is it just what you said? What I was saying then, that every match is a commander match as opposed to every match is an ordinary Magic match? Because I've beaten this game on Insane before for sure, but I don't. Was it New Game Plus? No, I wouldn't have counted it then. Yeah, I've beaten this game on Insane for sure, but Anti is hard. Because it robs you cards, not just Magic. It's like playing those. It's like playing Terraria on medium core instead of soft. All right, let's try this again. Hey, third time's the charm, right? We can beat an Elf Warrior. We'll just mulligan if we're on 1 mana. But on 0 mana, we keep the hand, right? I think we might have a mana curve problem. This looks bad, but it's actually not bad. Oh, well that's just much worse. I don't know why I thought I had some way of boosting mana with this. I do not. I mean, he's not killing me on turn 1, but that's not saying much. Perfect. Now you both can tap for mana. Oh, dude, that's insanity. Is it a actual custom set, or I don't think that that Wizards has done a Terraria thing. So these are just cards you've made on your own, or? Okay, what do we do here? I can get Nissa into play for 5, and then untap a land, which will then tap for 2 and 3. And 3 would be the limit of how high I could go. That's one way. I could get out the Weirwood Channeler. I could get this out. This is big enough that everything would be able to block. Dang, yo, that's impressive. Nissa is probably the way to go. Yeah, Nissa's probably the way to go. We'll tap the Taunting Elf, because I want to keep him alive the most. Man, you are committed to the project. Respect. This taps for 2 and 3, which is not 4. So I can't actually get any of this stuff out. But I have a 3/3 blocker in play, which is all I need. Oh, it gives trample too, right, of course, because the world hates me. But he's targeting Nissa, so that's okay. You can have Nissa. She's all yours. How did it get to 8? It's the number of forests, or number of lands? How does he control 5 forests? I see 3. Gingerbread and the... Oh, these are considered okay. Okay. I've got to do 3, 5, 7, 8. I cannot deal sufficient damage to kill him in 1 turn. So... how far off am I? He also is only just shy of killing me in 1 turn. So maybe it's okay. We'll hold back. If I attack with the Rishkar to soften him up... If I attack with everything, hold back a chump blocker, chump block the 9 damage so that I only take 6 or whatever, and then counterattack with the Taunting Elf, I could win this. Dude, that's amazing. I didn't realize that devs for this game were just hanging about. That's really cool. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, bad baby, bad, bad. But he didn't attack, which tells me he is just as scared as I am. Now if I attack, what happens? 3, 6, 9, 12 get through, that's enough to kill him. Barring gingerbread nonsense. Can I boost these in any way? No. And I can't afford to do anything else, but the Taunting Elf should be enough to get me there. Thank God. Lots of stuff. Let's see if anything's good. Reveal until you get a basic land, and then keep the land. It's a 2 mana 1/1 that finds me a land. Pass. Pass. 1 drop. 1 drop, 1/2. That makes random artifacts. Create an XX construct. X number of creatures control. Not interested, but maybe in the future. I'm not going to throw it away. Don't actually value a 2 mana 1/2 first strike or not. Hey, I was going to pay 150 for this card. It's going to my deck. I love this card. Okay, definitely putting both those in my deck. Elven Ambush. Oh. You know, when I'm starving for a life, this could be a way to get a life at a time, I guess. But a tapped forest is a slow forest. Not loving the cabin. We need to add the ambush and the elite right away. Add a deck. And Dwayne's elite to the deck. Okay, deck is now 46 cards. We need to go cull some cards. What cards no longer make sense in this deck? That's interesting. So, it wants to do something it can't be allowed to do. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. We have more interesting ways of generating mana over or value over time. I do like the Elven Ambush, even if it's not strictly necessary. 4 mana, make 4 elves is pretty good most of the time. I think these are okay. This is a little slow. This guy is very slow. I'm never happy to play him. It's a 3-drop that gives me a mana pumper. I really want to get with these other mana pumpers instead. The elves that bring trees out are at least thinning my deck, so I'm willing to forgive them. Other elves you control become bigger is a really important effect. The Piper is also becoming less and less useful. It's a 4-drop at a time that I would rather have a fatty that I can drop. And it's true that these are big creatures that it's saving money on, but I tend to get a large mana boost in the mid-game, so I don't actually need them. Okay, what else? A 2-drop that simply replaces itself with a new card. We're probably past that now. We're looking at 2-drops that are 2/2/1/1s. You're huge. You are probably losable, and you're a terrible card that I'm keeping because I'm a terrible player. Alright, there we go. We've thinned it out pretty nicely. Let's get back to the game. 50-50 against elves. Arbor Elf turn 1 with a Rice available. This is a great hand. That's fine. You can get Land of War Elves on schedule. We'll drop this guy. We'll do the Farhaven next turn. Oh, even better, we'll get the Land of War tribe down. This is what Mana Acceleration really looks like, smart one. Alright, with a 7 mana capacity, let's start working on token play. Let's get out a mana for number of creatures. Wait, Deerclops is not Terraria. Deerclops is... Don't Start... Oh, right. They did a crossover. That's right. Everything is everything nowadays. This is okay. I feel a little iffy passing here because of this guy, but... Yeah, that's exactly right. Can I afford to let that through? Can I afford to chump block it? Kill it? If I sack the Weirwood Channeler, I'm giving up my big mana dreams. But it's okay, I don't need big mana dreams. I have enough to activate Rice, and that's all I need. He's not a first striker, so get rid of him. Oh, there you go, see? Paid off. We definitely need to put down our first token, so let's do that. Okay, and then we'll get you out as well. And I have to choose between pumping Jiraga or putting out Farhaven. I'll do Farhaven because of the summoning sickness factor. Plenty of chump blocking available. 1 mana is too little for Jiraga, right? Yeah, okay, pass. That's fine. It's only until end of turn. Okay. Next decision, do we or do we not chump block? 4 to the chin seems okay. Let's block one but not the other. If I give up my token, that's fine. I'll just make another. I wish I could help you, man, but I don't know enough about these things. The last time I designed custom Magic cards was for a D&D campaign my friends and I had been in, so I made made Magic cards to kind of go along with it. It was a fun little project, but not something I'd say I'm super good at or anything. Now he taps for 1, right? Why are these guys so big still? Are they actually just that big? They are. Oh, damn. Titanic Growth will be a nice surprise for one of them. Probably the Beastmaster. No, the Mutant, because I get to keep the card when he's done attacking. If I upgrade Jiraga and then untap the land, I can float enough for the Titanic Growth still. So we'll do that. There. And actually, I don't have to untap till the last minute, right? Yeah. And he's a tap for 2 anyway, so I actually have a 3 mana capacity. Okay, so we're good. Pass. That's what I thought he'd do. Now we're gonna block this with this, make it a 5/5 so that it lives. Okay, and then we're also gonna chump block this with my non-token. Okay. And then we're gonna buff this. So, oh, that timing though. Alright. How much am I willing to spend and how much can I not afford? I do want to tap Rice the Redeem to keep the token growth going. 6 mana needs to be a little higher. I need to get up to 7. Okay. I could tap this one more time, and then I would have 3 chump blockers, or 3 big blockers. That's fine. Do it. Alright. 4 kicks, baby. If anything you swing with, you're gonna lose. Alright. To be fair to him, he does have an imposing board. But, for once, I'm also developing an imposing board. I kind of want to throw random creatures at him so he has to start sacking stuff to me. So let's do it. Here. 2 tokens a turn. Oh, you're letting it through? Okay. Not as big as his, but yeah, every piece of it counts. Double up, baby. So I now have 4 5/5s ready to go. Give me some of your creatures as sacrifice if you wish to continue playing. Yeah, that's fine. Thin out your numbers, double mine. This will do for sure. It's not worth it. I can get it all the way to level 4 right now. Actually, yeah, I'm blocking with these guys. Well, no, thing is, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers standing. So even if his weakest 2 get through, I should be fine. Yeah, so stop being a baby and just do it. Alright, next turn I'll be able to tap anything for mana. It's funny how things work out sometimes. Alright, what do we not want to lose? We don't want to lose the Jiraga or the Rice. And we do want to keep... Nah, that's fine. Everything else can go. GG. Yes! It's not a great card long games and for expert builds, but for my level of deck, it's everything you need to win a value battle. Gain HP when you bring in elves, and make elves every turn. That's every turn, not just your turn. Whenever you play an elf spell, you may put a green elf warrior token in play. Oh god, so much meat in one place. Choose a land card in your hand, put it into play, place ability as sorcery. I don't want this. I don't want to have my hand that full of stuff. I just took that out of my deck. These two, Wolverine and Lice, welcome to my deck. I am now actually powerful. Wolverine and Lice. I don't actually know how good she is, because by the time I'm putting a 4-drop in, I expect to already have an engine going. Let me see what 4-drops she's competing with. Wait. Why do I only see one creature here? Am I in the wrong... Did I somehow not add it to my deck? It's not in inventory. Oh, it's here. Okay, good. Lice is competing with +1/+1, gain life on attack. Mana per elf. This mana per elf costs 4. This mana per elf costs 2 and counts my opponent's elves. Yeah, I actually am on Discord. I'm Bounty Hunter SAX on Discord. I actually am a member of the Forge Adventure Discord, though I haven't posted there since the last time I was running a year ago. YouTube is probably my biggest social engagement with my gaming, probably. So like, subscribe, message, etc. You're doing me a solid. Yeah, I am in the Forge Discord server. I think you'd have to look a year back for the last time I was active there. I was one of the first people generating like streaming views and content. There should be like a 30-something video series I've done. There. I think we can get rid of one of these at this point. I don't like using them when I do. I'd rather just draw good cards instead of gotcha surprises that my enemy is attacking into. And let's get this Wellbeer out of here. I haven't used her once, and I don't think I would be happy to. Okay, we have a leaner deck. We haven't full cleared this place yet. Let's take on another elf to do so. But it was good to make your acquaintance, Jack. And, dude, cool project. So 1, untap for 1, 2. If I can draw a third, I'll be good. And I have not learned my lesson. The lesson being, don't start a game with just one land. Oh my god, this is so not going well. Swing. Of course. Oh, that's actually really cool. It's a cool little elf ability. Am I dead? In the water, I mean? I could drop Eldamari and then just start swinging, but he's gonna beat me down in like 2 turns. Eldamari doesn't give me bonus attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have more of a board than him on no mana. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, wait. If I keep these 2 in reserve, I can Titanic Growth and kill that thing. It's a death touch, but that's fine if it's taking one of these bad boys. Yeah, these are all essentially just tokens. And he doesn't have the mana to save it right now, so... Problem solved. Oh, from the graveyard? Lame. I thought it was like an inaction thing. Okay. It's definitely Greenweaver. It's definitely Llanowar Tribe. Well, is it definitely Llanowar Tribe? Because it could be Nissa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Nissa. We'll play the long game. It's way better to have Nissa in play. And I dare you to block me. He's probably going to want to go after Nissa, believe it or not. Oh, he's going after no one. Even better. Oh, it's nice when it works. 2, untap. Which is the one that taps for 2? Exactly, that's the one I want. Actually, 2, untap. Token army. And I should be having Taunting Elf somewhere in this mess, so if I just swing, it's over. Taunting Elf, man. Wow, I got a Mana Screwed award. Win with only 2 mana. Place a 1/1 on target creature for each elf you control. Ooh my. So it, well, if I get, there are other things that profit for having an elf army even better. This one is the only one here that's really interesting to me, because growing tokens is pretty cool, but I feel like it's on the slower side. We'll see. Mostly we'll see. Don't want, don't want, don't want, don't want, don't want, already have. Yeah, see, like this one, benefits. I'm gonna refresh this once and see what else comes. Stack the deck for the right elf. 3 mana, 1/1. Oh, that's a cool Drider. Alright, let's back off from here and take one more look at this store before we leave. I think Turtle Power was here, and I owe it to myself to buy that just to start the process of building my turtle deck, but can't afford it. Full clear complete. We'll unfavorite this elf land since it's no longer valuable to me. But you know what we will also do? We'll let's get on with the first job. Do some side quests, right? I mean, at this point, I'm actually able to win fights. So now I should be able to do some questing. So, what quests do you all have for me? Oh, Elf Shop. Elf Shops are always fun. You see guys why I like to start elves, yeah? Because there are shops that help you actually build a elf deck pretty quick. Cycle once. Galadrim Guide. Scry 2. Oh, that's like a... This is a Rise of the Eldrazi card. I think I had that one in person. 4 mana, 4/3 that has an endgame ability on it is kind of nifty. Dinosaur Creator must be removed. Done. No, I'm not ready to do that yet. I've got 500 gold in reserve when I choose to sell it. That's great. I don't know how far Dinosaur Crater is. Hopefully it's not too far. If it's right here, that'd be sweet. Alright, so the mission is to clear all the dinosaurs out of Dinosaur Crater. I might get an Allosaurus Rider or something out of this. That'd be pretty cool. I was gonna pay 500 for him, so getting him for free would be nifty. Do we have anything that's playable here? We got a lot of playable stuff. We'll open with Rice or Norwood. Norwood's fine. Now we don't have a lot of playable stuff. Trying to think that I might have a curve problem with this deck. This is not the 5th time I've been mana screwed. Yep, that's fine. You can kick me out over that, I don't care. I'm gonna try that again. That was pretty freaking one-sided. but not having any mana doesn't feel like a fair fight yet. There we go. We got mana. We don't have cards, but we'll get them. Let's go War Master first. And then we'll do Jiraga plus Dwarren. Now we have a board. None of these make mana. He can be taught to make mana. Plenty of tokens. My mana abilities are most of my abilities, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're off by 1 for getting my 8/8 Trampler in play. I can probably bait out a kill with Titanic Growth this turn. Let's use the Elven Warrior to do it. Dino Creation, that's nice. Elvish Vanguard, it's a little late for you now. Can I cast this? I think I can. Alright, and now we just go all out. If I swing with everything I got, and I'm holding back maybe one creature for a trump block, they're all invincible. Somehow that didn't do as much damage as I pictured. Off a strike, but hold back with 1, 2, 3. Invincible and poisonous. What are you going to block with? That's right, nothing. I think that's it. I think we just beat him up. I don't think he's going to do anything. You're the most important ability. Anything you block me with, you're gonna lose. 26 damage, baby. Okay, we have to kill all the creatures here. There's quite a few of them. Somehow I feel like we got an unusually hard quest, but okay. Kill some raptors. Should have checked my hand before I said okay, but no problem. We lucked out. That's about as good as we could have hoped for. Get a clue, I guess. Okay, if he's on creature destruction, this is gonna go very badly for me. Creatures is kind of my whole shtick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Well, let's hope he doesn't have a creature destruction teed up right now. Doesn't look like it did. Alright, I'll try to get that to pump one more time. Can't afford that. Let's go getting some cards. Draga's fine. buff him once and get one more card. Okay, next turn we go with Elven Ambush. Okay, that's no problem. Oh, maybe we do this instead and just win. I don't have any mana production, so it's 1 kick, 2 kicks, 3 kicks. But that is enough to make my warrior tokens significant. And if I taunt, it's 4, 8, 12, 19 guaranteed damage. So don't taunt, just swing with the tokens for now. Thin their numbers. Wow. He is really all in on creature destruction. Good news is he's out of cards, which means he can do nothing about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can either do Stone Chief or I can do Elven Ambush. I think right now the ambush is correct. With the way that he punishes individuals, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this whenever. I could swing with all of these, but it wouldn't be enough. So let's just hold back a little longer. I'm at 30 life. I can afford to be slow now. All because of the 1 Wolverine Raiders in my deck. See why I like that card so much? Alright, they're indestructible now. Now you have to start swinging with them every single turn. Keep behind the 3/3 for blocking purposes. Nah, I've got an 8/8 for blocking purposes. That's beautiful. Can't kill him. Trample to death. Shame that was just a baby raptor. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, wow, that is no baby raptor. That is some monster. Colossal Dreadmaw. One mana is never a keeper. 3 with a priest, that's a keeper. On the play, that's fine. 2 and drop the priestess. Alright, I have a 3 mana capacity. If I play Chieftain, I'll get to draw cards later. If I play the Dwyans right now, I don't get to draw off of it, but I do think it's worth it. Because it increases the value of the Priestess of Titania heavily. 1 more land drop, and I could even be looking at a Stone Chieftain or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 short. So then I can just do the Wolverine Raiders, which is almost as good. Because now I can start getting HP. Hand over fist. We should be there now. 7, 8. And free card. Okay. So now anything I attack with stays invincible. So we can swing with the Wolvie Raiders, I guess. It's a 10-10. It's a 10-10. It's not game, but that's a very scary thing to stare at. I do have the ability to draw a stupid amount of cards. Okay, I somehow drew the exact cards that would stop that stupidity. Great. I could swing and hit. He can't actually stop all of this. And I've got plenty held back. Like, if I swing with all of that and get some damage through and keep behind all of this, that's not an invincible creature or anything. I doubt very much he sacrifices what it takes to get some damage through. And I'm making 2 tokens a turn for trump block purposes, yeah. Okay, we did it. We're gonna drop the Vanguard, which will let us draw a card, and the Soul will let us draw an additional card. And we did not draw a useful card. We did draw the Ambush, which I am totally playing because I should have a pumpable champion there right now. The Vanguard, I mean. So any hope he had of killing me fast is gone, because I now have a 50 plus health. And the ability to attack in an invincible fashion. Actually, you know what I just realized? If I send in the Wolvigrator and a handful of these tokens, knowing that I have this army, so I can, my backstop is solid. But I also send the Pumper. And sure, why not? Let's just go all out. He can't possibly stop this, because I can use the... Yeah, GG. Because what I'm going to do is do this. And then where's my Pumper? I mean, it's not an efficient pump, but... It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to kill him. Win with lots of HP, check. Spider-Man! Nice. What's that? Cool. Elspeth, eh? That's a pretty cool angel planeswalker. I keep planeswalkers even when I'm not about to use them. Good curve is all I ask for. Good curve is what I got. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Insane curve is what I've got. Is that a trample that killed itself or something? No. It's just that good. Jesus. I might be dead, honestly. Okay, well, I'll fight till I die, but I might be dead. I've got a multi-kicker. I've got the ambush. I think I should launch the ambush this turn. That'll cost me 4. That leaves me 2 mana to work with. I can cast 2 more elves with that. But I don't want to cast this one for cheap. So 1 more elf. Yes. Ambush for 4. If I cast this one, I get to draw another card. It's alright, bro. Just trust me. Just trust me, it's fine. That's gonna hurt. I'll show you why. I could have potentially launched this as a big size, and that would have made all these very, very dangerous. But since that just got removed from play, this becomes a much better play. What happened? Did this not fire? I must have missed my trigger. God damn it. Well, that's not good. I meant to put 2 tokens down. That would have been 2 more mana to tap. 3 mana is enough to launch this thing. I would have been back in it. Alright, I don't even care now. It's so annoying when I lose from freaking mouse error. Oh, if I do this, I lose the Soul of Harvest. And thanks to Trample, I'd probably still lose it anyway. How much is it to pump? 3? 1, 2, 3. He can do it once. Okay. It sucks. I could have had Titanic Growth and kept him, you know. Multi-kick Jiraga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could have been 2 bigger. Yeah, I guess I am better. What's better? Now or later? There may not be a later, so let's do it now. These are not huge, but they are moderately decent sized. That might be all I get to do. Can't afford this yet, so let's make it that I can next turn. And we do have the backstop Titanic Growth if we need it. Okay. That's it. That's something. Let's start getting some lives back. 3 per turn by the looks of it. We're no longer about to die. It's amazing how powerful that 1 token generating elf guy is. He's still very much in the driver's seat of this game. Or he's still ahead of this game, but I'm taking the driver's seat now. Greed says I should have waited 1 more turn before firing that Pump Jiraga. All these guys would have been huge, but Greed is wrong. The correct answer was to do it before I lost the game. Now it's his game to lose. Has he played a forest? Because Eldamari would clean up nicely here. Dude, congratulations. Welcome. It's an amazing game. It's worth playing. It's everything Chandalar used to be, except now Chandalar is just a little too old, and this one isn't. So glad you found it. I think I've made full runs of this game at least 4 times, 5 times. Hence why I call this the 2026 run, because it's not my first time. Also, no idea how you found my channel, but please help me build it. I really do not like putting Eldamari here and not being able to grow my own creatures. But the ability to draw cards feels too strong to ignore right now. So we'll do it. Couldn't have come a little sooner. That would have been really nice if you'd been here sooner. Tap. Pay. Okay, that's about as big a board as I need. Even just my tokens outnumbers his whole army. So, 1 or 2 turns we swing for the fences. He's top decking, I'm top decking. We're in good shape. Nice. I have like a full 30 some odd episode run of my first, I shouldn't say my first. The last time I ran this game, I did a full run of the game for the channel. So, if you're looking for just, I'd like to see it when it's already done. They're just, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We got it, we got it. We got an actual honest-to-God winner. So, Elvish Vanguard gets a token every time an elf comes in, right? And I've been generating 2 tokens a turn, right? 2 elf tokens a turn. Well, Rice the Redeemed can double the total number of elves in play. Or total number of tokens in play. I think at this point we can start swinging. Everything he has will die to 4/4s except like 1 creature. So at the very least we can do this. And even if he horribly destroys that board, it's only half of my full board. Which means I can now do this. Yes, please create a sapling token. And then, where's Rice? Double everything. I just need 2 more mana. You guys tap for 2 mana each, right? My health total is psychotic. Strike. I don't even need to math it anymore. There's nothing that can stop an army that big. Okay, well, unfortunately, this is taking an age and a half because I don't have a rush deck set up, obviously. I mean, with 6 HP or 9 HP or whatever, I would not be the rush. I would be the guy who gets rushed. And there's a lot of dinosaurs. I picked a really long quest. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll keep going. Okay, got the Jiraga play this time. That's good. Let's start building a board quickly. What did I lose? I lost the Priest of Titania. That's unfortunate. Was relying on that. I'll drop an early Vanguard. I don't have enough to drop the Green Beef Druid, so we'll just wait. Take 1 on the chin. Not even that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not enough. next turn we should be able to make a big play. 1, get back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a triple kick. Which is enough to do this, this, and still keep a 4/4 handy. Rice and beans. Alright, we got an 8/8 in play. Let's keep leveraging these two at the same time. Yeah, wrong target. Should have caught my guy who's buffing everyone. And just for that, token Ori. Bye-bye, Raptor. Oh, man. I would sell him, but I do collect planeswalkers, so not until I need to. Tell you what, we'll make up for it. We'll sell everything else without looking, except him. So I'm rich now. Rich enough to be able to afford some equipment, maybe. Giant Carnosaur. It took me out once. Yeah, mull that. A Rice. Stonehoof Chieftain, Werewolf Chandler. It's a very high curve with very little mana growth. But I've got a couple turns to find mana. And I've got some of the stuff that I really rely on to win games in this hand. Oh, it's flying in Menace? So I just lose then, huh? Yeah, I just lose then. Because I can't block flyers without reach. I don't have reach. And it's too early in the game for me to have a system that will threaten him in any meaningful way. To my credit, I did get pretty far, but yeah, no, not gonna get all the way. Where's that magic ability of mine? Let's use a crystal to go straight to the forest. That should be enough to heal, which I desperately need to do, and do some shopping, which I want to do. Equipment first. This 6,000 cost is more than I can afford, but that is the thing I want the most. Don't think there were any elves I was particularly excited about. This one I was excited about until I got it. Now I don't need extras. +1/+1 per elf. It's okay. I don't have blue, so I can't run that. Our player taps a mountain forest with plans that the player has 1 mana. Oh, 4 mana doubles my forests. Well, I'm not much of a forest guy. So it's a 2 mana, 1 mana, 2 cost makes a mana, but eventually it could make 3 mana. Don't like any of these. Cycle one more time and then call it. 3 mana. Put elves into play. I'd rather just have elves. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature defending player controls. Ooh, very nice. So it's the 3 mana, then 2. This helps break stalemates. I swing a token, it blocks, I kill a creature. But it's presuming that I have... This is presuming that I already have big creatures to swing with. I kind of like it just because it's a Lothlorien Blade. For now, we'll let it go. How much can I make by selling cards? 1,200. Nah. Honestly, I think we're gonna call it for now. It's getting pretty late in the evening for me. Well, maybe we go a little longer. What time is it anyway? 4 o'clock? Yeah, we can go just a bit longer, I guess. We back to the cave? Yeah, we're going back to the Dino Land. Ugh, that flyer's gonna catch me. I can feel it already. Oh, sweet. Despawned. Yay. I'll take a despawn. So let's try for 5 dinos. 1, 2, 3. A third time's the charm. Yeah, this is fine. We've got our kicker. We've got our pumper. That's fine. If there's any one creature that doesn't need to attack or block, it's him. I'd rather do this just to get the mana. Or the land. This thing needs to hit the board ASAP. This less so. This thing. Right now. If I can get that next turn, Jiraga is going to be huge. Granted, I am reliant on not dying. Do you guys have any special abilities that make this not a good decision for me? This seems like a really good decision for me. I'll take 2. Alright. Jiraga. Actually, undo. I can't undo it. I should put the Norwood Ranger down first. 4 kicks. I can't swing because of that special ability. I have to leave at least 1 blocker behind. Well, let's make it exactly 1 blocker behind. Because that's a flyer, so I'm on a clock. Oh, it's a haster. It's a good thing I left some blockers behind. Okay, what can we do here? We can put out the Norwood Ranger. Then we can put out the Called Death. And make sure that we're continuing to grow. And grow. Anything that he blocks, death touches. There you go. Got the flyer. GG. Feels good to finally take one of those guys down. Whoa, what is that? Cool looking art. next biggie. So far we did pretty good against the last guy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna keep this. It's not as fast as I'd like, but it's still a curve anyway. Okay. We've got enough to start doing stuff. Not really. We will next turn. Warwood Channeler is probably correct here. This Alma is 1 turn too many. I need to get mana generation down fast. Alright, time's up. What can I do right now? I can Elven Ambush. I can't Lysana and Elven Ambush. Whenever you play an elf spell. So yeah, it wouldn't work on tokens anyway. And that's great because that opens this guy up to being monstrous. 13. Including Soul of Harvest, so that I replace the cards I'm playing from now on. As long as I don't draw lands, which I will keep doing for a while. Because luck is not perfect. We now have a sizable army. Let's see what he does. That can be trump blocked. No, it cannot. It's a trampler. Okay. What do I give up to kill that? I could give up the Soul of Harvest. I don't want to, but I could. I could give up my token army, but with that I lose my mana generation. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could literally give all my tokens up to kill that thing. With Lis Alama, I will get more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make a sapling off this. 7, 8. I think that's most of them. It's fine. Mana will come back. Mana has already started to come back. Fortunately, creatures did not. I really needed more creatures. Where's that Greenwood Druid? Think of that as a trump blocker, and we'll be okay. I can also use this to pump all my elves into Death Touch Gods if I have enough mana. Eventually. Taunting Elf is a win condition, that's good. Yes, please. Oh my god, it's statistically improbable how often that's happened. Alright, let's use the make a thing. And let's do the make a thing happen. Alright, we are currently the Death Touch Gods of Elfwood. What do I want to attack with? Just a couple tokens I think is fine. Token, token. And sure, why not? I doubt he's gonna suicide into me. Yeah. There we go. Getting some miles on this guy. We can also use the Werewood Channeler into Elvish Master to do that on his turn, so I can block equally aggressively. There we go. we have the Taunting Elf still? We do. So let's just go for the win this turn. I think we have enough, hopefully. These, at the very least, are a battery for 32 damage. So that should be good enough. GG. Ink. Primeval Titan is so good. I don't think it's a good card in general. It's a 6-mana 6/6 that both on play and on air. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, search, put 2 lands down. So it depletes my deck of unnecessary lands. I would rather have that than have this or this for sure. Let's see. Do I know any guides about where to learn more about Forge? What is it you want to know? It's possible to play with other people and just use it as a rules engine, but this adventure mode that I'm playing right now is absolutely single player, and yeah, it's free to play. It's a rules engine, so it doesn't necessarily contain copywritten content, but if you hit the right load buttons, you get cards downloaded, art downloaded, so that you can essentially play in adventure mode. Like right now, a couple streams ago, I was started off here in the middle of the map with a really bad green-red deck, and every fight I win, I'm getting a little more money in cards and building out a deck that can actually win fights. Right now, my quest is to clear out the dinosaur cave, and sure enough, if you look, there's dinosaurs all over this place need clearing out. Druid at a tavern asked me to do it. If you want, check out my my YouTube channel. I have a full run of the game. It's an older version, like a couple years ago, but thus far it plays out the exact same. Alright, and then we'll drop the Rishka, and then we'll be in good shape. Alright, we've taken off. 1, 2, 3. Rishka. Tell you what. Let me finish this fight, because I don't want to lose my progress. But I'll back out of this and really quickly show you what I'm talking about, because I feel like I've made it sound harder than it is, and it's not. I mean, the whole thing is automated. You launch the tarball and then boom. Or you unzip it and hit click. If you don't have Java installed, I guess maybe you'll have to install Java or something, but if you don't have Java, you should probably install that anyway. Wait, why can I add a green directly? Oh, right, because of the ability, that's fine. If I swing with a 3-3-2-2, they should both get through just fine. And now, you are dead, sir. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for 2, and then that should boost the Priest of Titania a little. Then we'll tap the Priestess of Titania, and then pump the War Master. And pump him again. 5, 10, 16, 23, 28. If that's not lethal, it's damn close. Alpha Strike, but please leave off the Priestess of Titania. Priestess, do your thing. G freaking G. The AI is not... Oh, wait. This is supposed to be a really good elf card, and I don't know why. Haste. When creative enters, creatures you control gain trample, +X+X for X number of creatures. Oh. So if you have 6 elves, it's +6/+6 with trample to your entire board. And you don't need to wait for summoning sickness. Soul of Chandalar. More than meets the eye. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, my first thought is... This is my 8/8 right now. Trample Indestructible, make other guys trample Indestructible. But Craterhoof is essentially saying, I'll tell you what, I might not be able to help you long-term with value, but I'll help you win right now. And that's pretty good. I'll swap it out for a while, see if I end up missing Craterhoof. Advantage with Craterhoof is if I can play him early, it's good. Alright, I promised I would show you something, so let me do that. Let's exit to world map. Save. Alright, so under settings, you'll have enable unknown cards and restart required, right? Auto cache settings. Once you've set these correctly and you start the game up for the first time, it will attempt to download stuff, and as long as you say go for it, it'll go. It's actually that simple. It's workable on Android. It's workable on computer. I actually played the whole game on Android a couple times before I got the computer version working. The computer version is a little bit snappier. Load times are less when you have like a 10 card deep stack. But, you know, you are bound to your computer when you play on computer, and that is a limitation, to be sure. Okay, where were we? Mana drop, Arbor Elf, another mana drop, Elven Guard. Oh wow, this is great. Mana drop, Arbor Elf. Vanguard early, and the Rishka late. That seems good. Don't be greedy. You'll get your value sooner or later, so just be willing to wait for it. Get the grind down first. Gets me to a 6 mana capacity. What's that? Can't attack or block. Can I still tap for mana? 4 and 2. Yep, perfect. So drop that. And drop that. Oh, right. That isn't automated. Tap, 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 boom. Okay. I think I got it. I think this is gonna be my game to lose right now. I'll just keep making sure that the Elvish Vanguard gets bigger faster than everything else does. I don't know. Okay, so let's be clear. There's two versions of Forge, right? There's adventure mode, and there is I don't know, the main fork. The main fork is, you know, you have perfect access to all the cards, build as you wish. But Forge mode, I'm sorry, adventure mode is what I'm playing now. Oh damn, I thought that was a 2-2. It's a 3-2. My bad. And in this mode, you don't have a card pool to build with. You have to find the cards. So, I don't know how much it would help with deck building. I think it just helps with being fun. This is how... Let me put it this way. In real life, you get screwed over by having to buy packs, right? You don't have the card you want, so it doesn't matter how smart you are, how clever your plays are. Until somebody gives you the money, you're behind. In this game, the alternative is playing some theoretical way where you always have all the stuff available to you. But acquiring cards was supposed to be part of the fun of the game. What Forge does is it says, all right, we're going to give you a bit of A and a bit of B. You earn the cards, but you earn them without paying for them. You earn them as part of the game. And I think that's the best way to, that's the best of both worlds. He's dead. Just kill him. How is he not dead? Thought he was dead. I dead? No. No, he's dead. It's just he doesn't know it yet. But he's definitely dead. There you go. And oh, by the way, the game is much more than I've let on. Like, you have equipment slots for gear that you can find, right? And you can equip that gear, and then that lets you bring cards into combat with you, or cool other effects. You have this giant world map, right? And the world map has the colored regions, and each colored region within it has, like, a main hub arena world as well as the castle, and you have to take on each of the castles so that you can unlock the final boss that's trying to destroy Chandalar. There's a quest chain that you can follow with some intrigue to it. Every town has guys who are trying to offer you quests to do, and that's actually what I'm on right now, is a quest. I forget if quests only ever give you financial rewards, or if they sometimes also give you, like, life up. You'll notice how I only have 9 lives. It was 8, but I bought a new life for 500, and that's allowed. I found a place that was selling it. Stores can have cheap cards, but they can also have very expensive cards, depending on rarity. There are different kind of shops for different kind of cards. There's a tournament, there's always, like, a arena. Oof. This is bad. Mulligan 3 times and I'm still on 1 land. I think at this point I have to play it. I don't think I can afford to mulligan 4 times. Gotta keep anything that's playable. Vanguard, as long as I get 1 more mana, I could be okay. I did not get 1 more mana, but I might be okay. We'll start with the War Master. That's fine. He's an okay one to do that too. Let's do the Dwarven Elite. No, this guy next. Let's start growing him immediately. If I have to play this whole fight on 2 mana, it's going to be very touch and go for a while. This is the best card for the Elvish Vanguard purposes. Alright, we got a 5/5. On 2 mana, I have a 5/5. I'll take 3. 3 is actually a lot more than 2. Oh, do you use Discord, Pugphone? If you use Discord, you should totally check out the Discord also. There's a Discord for this game, and everyone there is super friendly, and there's a lot of devs who hang out there. So, easy way to find out more about the game. Oh my god, I don't know how it happened. I actually managed to take this from a straight up loss into a total win. Hey, he finally got his flyer. Alright, that everything? I have to kill all the dinosaurs here in order to clear my quest, so I need to start looking for how do I get on that ridge where that guy is. I wonder if I can do it through the opener? Through the opening? I assumed that this was impassable terrain, but nope, it's doable. Stego. Take out the Stegosaurus. Drop 1, drop 2. Slow start. Okay, not slow anymore. Vanguard or Titania first? Titania every time. And now we can drop Vanguard or Leaf Crow. Leaf Crow, I think. Because that lets me do this and this and this to keep my card draw going. Well, about the time you started to get a board, I started to win the game. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is already enough to Jiraga. And then just start winning. War Master. Vanguard at last. And I think at this point we'll just do this. This. That's my ace in the hole. That whenever I play a creature, I get a creature, and... Dude, I'm so happy for you. There was a game, my Micropros, that was like this, called Chandalar, that I played when I was a child, and... well, relative child. And now... I spent so much of my life wishing that that game existed for, like, modern cards. To see something like this that's just constantly being updated is amazing. But yeah, even the latest cards like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been added to the game already. I think they had them added on the day of pre-release practically. So yeah, they're very, very quick to update the game. Okay. There might be some dinos left, but I think I've got most at this point. Unless I forgot like a whole section of them somewhere. There's no way around here. Good. Come on. And this deck of mine has gone from being okay to being semi-reliable now. Creator Hoof with Titania and some other stuff. That's good enough. Titania first, always. Elvish Vanguard or Lana War. Elvish Vanguard is a investment proposition. It's fine, I'll invest. Because I have this to immediately also boost my mana off of Titania. And now what? Now I have a 6 mana capacity. I can't drop Creator Hoof yet, so that'll be a... Next turn I win the game off Creator Hoof. So how many monsters can I put down? I can put this one down without tapping Titania. And then I can put one more down with tapping Titania. So it'll be the Land of War. Yeah. Can't afford anything else. Nope. I can, however, afford to swing. 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 And then it's just Creator the guy. Jesus, that was fast. Creator Hoof is much better as an ender than what I had before. No question about it. Whoa. Doesn't actually feel that good. Oh, that's beautiful. There are blue decks that would kill for that card. I'm not a blue deck, so it can live, but... Okay, we need to find the last dinosaurs. I thought that we had made them extinct, but apparently there's some more out here in the forest. It's like a 3-fold path. We've done the outside. If we found this guy, then there's going to be a Triceratops on the other guy's side too. 1 drop into nothing, 2 drop for the Elven Vanguard or Priest of Titania. We're good. I'm feeling like this is going to be a Primeval Titan run. Alright, we've got 4 mana capacity. If I drop this for 2, can I still drop that for 3? Yes. And now it's game. Because I'm gonna start by going... I think I'll wait on the Primeval Titan, honestly. Soul of Harvest feels better. To keep drawing cards. This deck has gone in just like 2 sessions from unplayable to unstoppable. It's kind of psycho. Do this. And use that to do this and this. Yes, please. Thin out my deck. Yes, please. Why did I not get those? Oh, I did. They just come in tapped, of course. Joraga is reasonable. Nissa's way better. Nissa gets that guy back out. And then we'll swing with a bunch of stuff. I thought Primeval... That wasn't Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan's over here. Yes, please. More cards. Always more cards. Yes, please. More stuff. Always more stuff. More cards. Yes, please. Yes, please. More stuff. I swear I had more lands than this. Oh, I've been nissaing my lands, that's right. GG. Utterly wrecked, by the way. Utterly wrecked. We did it. We succeeded. So because we cleared this quest, I will now head back to the town that I got it from, which I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the main city. Yep, here. Oh, can I avoid this fight? Let's get on the road for faster speed, and yes. So I get a card reward, which is very nice. Cool. Oh, very cool. There we go. That's an easy one. What do we got in terms of this shop? I'm actually rich enough to buy something right now, so... One more roll. And what do I get? Trample Giver. Alright, one more time, but then that's the last one. Alright, each other creature you control intervals and holds toughness. That's interesting. That's a gimme. He's so good. Alright, well we got one really good card. That I cannot for the life of me find. The heck is that Wolven War Master? No. I just bought him, he should be here. Whoa, whoa, what is that? Yes, please. There he is. Yes, please. Okay. Did I read that right? 3 mana, add 3. Add green for each creature you control. That covers all my creatures. That is a straight upgrade from this guy. Add X, because I don't have multicolors. I think we're going to board him and keep this one instead. I don't think Liz Alana has done much for me. She's made a couple elves, but never when I wasn't already making them hand over fist. The second War Master is way better. I feel like this is almost always worse than this. And I do think that this we're done with as well. Meaty 41. Alright, now the real business of the day. Oh. Yes. What sort of business? Travel to the autonomous factory and defeat the enemies inside. Sounds like a plan, but right now, I have something very specific in mind. Take me to the city, sell my excess crap. That's enough to get me to 2,000 gold. That is not enough for my purposes. Even if I sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 20 and change. Here's another 2, 3,000. I think I have enough. I can't afford to look too closely at what these are, because I might realize I want to keep them. I don't want to sell Planeswalkers, but everything else I'll sell. Can always get it back. Planeswalkers I don't sell. Not until I've made a deck out of all of them. Miles Morales I also will not sell. Okay, 4,700. We are a far cry away from 6 grand. And that's what we need if we want to buy good stuff. The equipment. What is this going to cost? Another 10. I need to sell like 15 of these. Maybe more. Just do it, bro. Close your eyes and do it. An equipment that I get every single fight is going to be more valuable than a swappable board option outside of... You know what? Take green away. And this becomes even easier. Keep the Planeswalkers if you must. But sell the stuff that's in off colors. It's so far away from the day that I'm going to be building white compared to how close the day that I need a little cash is. Because one of them's already here. Let's not go down to that low. That rarity tier is garbage tier. Just a handful more. We'll get there. Close your eyes and sell. We did it. We got to 6,000. I'm going to use that to buy Cursed Treasure. God help me, I don't even remember what Cursed Treasure is anymore, but I want it. Huge purchase. We'll use that and we'll equip it in my hand. Okay. It's almost 5. Do I dare go any further? If I do an arena run, I will fully run out of time. That's an amazing card, but it costs 8. I can do better for 8. What's this? That sounds cool. Pay 8, look for 8 cards. Interesting. Pointless. And now we just need a little bit more. We're there. God, I'm so confident in my ability to win this. What can I say? I was up till now barely scraping by, but let's do one arena and call it. Go. Entry fee of 100. I am broke. I'm up against a lone speaker. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. Cursed Treasure. Create a treasure token. You lose 2 life. Exile Cursed Treasure. Activate only once. That's terrible. I thought this was something else. Oh well. I have 3 mana capacity. Create a treasure token. I could make a treasure token if I need to. Pretty sure treasure tokens are the ones that... Actually, I don't remember what they are. I have 48 shards. If I need to, I can pull it out. Let's try it. Yes. Tap, sack, get mana. Oh, well that's actually quite good. I could do that to make this guy come out. I could use that to make this guy pull a land, go up to 4 mana capacity. This is better. It gets me to 1, 2, 3, 4 mana capacity with the potential to be higher depending on what I play. Alright. War Master is probably the first choice. And then this guy. For mana acceleration purposes. And then we'll have to start working on... Oh, damn. Mana acceleration just got killed. I see a flyer. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, well, we've got a situation on our hands here. Elven Vanguard will slowly become passively sized. Not anymore, he won't. He's drowned. I'm on a 5-turn clock to find a solution, with nothing in sight. Yes, please. Okay, well I have mana for days. That might actually be enough. Unfortunately, I'm just a little shy of being able to afford it right now. This is probably reasonable. 1 hit point left. Means I have to block this. Did he kill my creature somehow? Because I could have sworn that I had him dead to rights, but... I don't know. Maybe I misread it. Alright, Priestess of Titania. That's my win condition. Circle of Dreams Druid activates the War Master for big money. And can't do it twice, right? There's no possible way I can do it twice. No, there's no possible way. Okay. Then it's all down to Jiraga payments. Okay. I'm pretty sure he just killed the pumper. Okay, that's everything. Swing it at him. Oh my god, we pulled it out. Did not think that we were going to win that. I really thought we were dead to rights. Alright, Goldwool versus the Wilderness Magic Man. I'll go and play. We've got a single mana. We've got a Norwood Ranger. We have no path to growth. Mulligan. We have no land. Mulligan. We have no land. Mulligan. Alright, we're stuck here. I don't care how bad it is, we have to play it. It's actually not that bad. But it will be bad when I remove 3 cards. Remove 1. Remove 2. And 3. It's beyond awful. Such a fragile game. That's fine. I have to accept some damage here. It's the price of having this bad a deck. Or this bad a start. I could summon a treasure in a pinch. Have to remember that. That's fine. I don't need it to be untapped. I feel like I do have to do this and let him draw some cards. That's fine. Just need a board very badly. Couldn't you have come 1 turn sooner when I was making my big 4/4 play? No? Okay, that's fine then. Okay, that's gonna save our game if we can play it. It costs 6 and we have 4, so we're 1 short. Seems to be the theme of the day. 1 short. 1 turn short. 1 turn. List. Can't afford to lose any of my stuff. Oh my god, seriously, just give me something to work with, god damn. This will buy me 2 turns worth of clock. Thank you. It's a little bit late, but it actually does help a lot because... Okay, it isn't adding them. I'm using the interface wrong because I should have had those lands and that was going to win the game. I could have had 8 drop and win next turn. I could sack this for a treasure, I guess. I don't know. It's very disheartening to have actually somehow pulled it out and then lost because of the interface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going for it. Yes. That's fine. Oh no, that cost me life. Okay, it's worse than I realized. Is that a haste? That's good enough then, right? If it's not gonna kill him, it's at least gonna maim him. You have to manually select it like that. Oh my god, I won. That's the dumbest thing. Hey, I guess it means my cursed treasure paid off. Alright, play again. Arbor Elf, 1 mana. I'm not mulliganing down to 0 again. Nuts to that. Arbor Elf and YOLO it is fine. Hey, we got a Jiraga, that's something. And we've got a game winner. Play. Will sorcery the Jiraga. So he taps for 2. We'll use that 2 to play this. Double War Master is so much better than my single War Master. It's so much more consistent. Okay. I have 4 mana capacity. That's enough to launch a big Elven Ambush. Which doesn't win me the game. It's enough to do an Elven Vanguard. That doesn't win me the game. This could potentially win me the game. Because it opens me up for very powerful plays next turn. Yeah. I have like 2 turns on the Crater Hoof Behemoth depending on what he does. That's a Trampling, Lifelink, Haster. And that is not. And that is 5 hit points. Can I stop it? Or am I just gonna die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can give up my entire board to stop it. But that's not worth it. I'm gonna let it through. And then I'm gonna have to think what to do. If I tap this, I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can create a hoof for a pretty decent number. Can I possibly Elven Ambush and create a hoof this turn? How am I getting the mana? I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. This is enough to Crater, or to Elven Ambush, which puts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more meat tokens on the board. I then do a big Crater Hoof, but the only monsters I'm attacking with are 1, 2... But they're attacking for a lot more, and I can chump block much better. So I think that's still correct. Alright, walk me through it. First, tap for 4 mana. Without using this. 2, 3, 4. An Elven Ambush. With all the elves. Circle of Dreams Druid for 13. The Elvish War Master ability costs 7, so I can't use that. So I can go 2, 4, 8. Or I can go 4, 2, 6, 11, 14. I'm short, so it'd just be this and this. That's fine. This is fine. 4 and 8 is 12, right? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, then we swing like crazy. Because we're 17, 18, 18. I mean, these are huge creatures. And there's a Taunter, so it all gets through. GG. When I said that Taunter was going to win it, I didn't realize how red I was. What do we got here? A Seven Thief Djinn. Is that a 2 mana 5/6? Or is that just a hard to read CMC of 2? Garruk. 5 mana, drop 3 3s for days, or draw a bunch of cards at the time I play him. I already had one of those, now I have 2. But Garruk is awesome, that's sellable, and I don't know what that is. I won a Mana Screw Award. How very appropriate considering how crappy my luck was. Alright, edit. Garrick. Come to my deck. Nissa, you can leave. Dropping 3/3 beasts every turn versus untapping lands and doubling the value of lands. Actually, that's actually better. Yeah, but this is also card draw. Card draw's better. Ugh. Well, all my guesses paid off. I got a bunch of money, which is what I needed. Equipment. In the equipment shop. Ring of 3 Wishes. Plant token to start with. Heart Piercer Bow. Great Sword. From Humble. Dang, kinda wish I'd bought this instead of the, Power Struggle. The cheaper stuff that I could have had. But I guess these are all equipables, which would mean that I won't be able to do anything. I don't know what the Ring of 3 Wishes is. Oh, but I do know I'm past my bedtime. You all have a good night. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you all enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I will see you guys next time.